so patiently will be those ninjas in pajamas.
Optic very much sticking together. A 4-1 tactic is brought out. This is going to be a smoke 4 catwalk to block out any passage up cat from the T side. It blocks off double doors vision for the defenders. So Pitt's going to try and see if he can duck underneath that smoke and see some kind of angle. And actually, they're just going to drop down. They're going to come mid. They're trying to catch NIP off guard, but there's Get Right and Pitt right out of the air, picks him off. Even Dapp's getting the trade, but Forrest has obliterated the attack, and nothing going for Optic. Dapp's in a 1-on-3 situation, and a beautiful shot from Pitt.
That was an absolute stunner. You don't get to see that every day. That was pretty good. All right, Daps, 1v3. You've just seen your team being shredded apart. You got 56 seconds of Forrest in your way. If you thought Pitt was good, you still got Forrest, known for that pistoling ability, and he's going to make his mark into the round. So already NIP getting the first one on the board here in the second half in case it wasn't bad enough. And this, oh, it's just dirty.
Get out of my face. Nice round from Pitt. We mentioned a couple nice shots in the first half. That one was pretty impressive. And with this much of a deficit facing them, 4-12, Optic choose to buy into this round. They have Tech 9s, they have Deagle on NAF, they have the Armor Rush as well, going to buy up a little bit late into it, but I mean, they're kind of going all in on this. They don't want NIP to stretch this lead out any farther than it is, but can they stop them? There's Pitt and Exist, or Freiburg, excuse me. He's in there as well. The nade from Pitt doing the damage, getting the assist, and I look at Stanislaw and Rush, they're essentially already out of this round.
Tail between their legs, desperately trying to run away, but on their trail is the NIP side, and already Rush going to try and take a quick fight towards mid, but Get Right waits patiently, pop flash over, goes back in, didn't catch Rush, but doesn't need to. Doesn't matter at all. Stam, you're 1 HP, not sure how far you're going to get on this one. As it looks like Forrest is taking his time, he's been careful, but one bullet would have done the job, and there you have it. NIP, a clean round comes in. Sure, Get Right was on 1 HP, but they do the job anyway.
Yeah, it's sick stuff. Now Optic, they really don't have many options left available to them. So 4-13, they have to save into this one to give themselves any kind of a chance. So already they're going to go into the first buy round, their first round with AK-47s. Won't be able to have an AWP unless they can get a plant. And they're just going to be saying, well, we have no mistakes to give for the rest of the half. So very daunting task ahead of them.
Incredibly daunting. This is their debut, of course, here in the major. So for them, they need to get a little bit going here. Hopefully we get to see more than this start. But it is looking like it's running on pretty much fumes at this point. Rush going to be trying to dash up short, just going to try and work their way towards A. They've got a couple of flashes, so maybe going to try and bully whatever they can in. No armor though, and well, it looks as though they more fought their own flashes than I think the counter flashes are coming out right about now. And again, it's an absolute slaughter, and NIP at the helm of that.
It's just clinical at range. I mean, just nailing the very easy shots, not even letting them get to the corner. The Pyjamas worked out perfectly for him. So now AK-47's out for Optic. This is their last chance to get back into this. 3 smokes to work with, just flashbangs behind that, so they're not going to have any HEs, they're not going to have Molotovs, those damaging nades that can force players from NIP out of position. They're going to have to win a bunch of aim duels, and that has not been going well for them throughout this match.
You still have the SMG on Get Right as well, wondering if he's going to try and take maybe a quicker fight, push the B tunnels, do something with it. He can take that fight. They have what they need to, and why not? Mixwell, though, has a brilliant chance and takes it. That's Freiburg and Exist removed straight away from long. That's going to force an instant reaction from Get Right and Forrest. They have to reset this. They have to respect that sort of impact, but already going to place 1 player towards short, 2 players on short. And Pitt going to have to put himself back.
I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think NIP maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Something went wrong there, but Mixwell, on the good end of it, gets those 2 kills. There's a pick from Pitt. And now they've got to be really careful. They don't want to give this advantage up. If they give up a 2-man advantage, that's just going to be so heartbreaking. They're going to hear him jumping up in the boxes. Here's Get Right pouncing. Can he get one more? NAF, he does. From a 3-on-5 into a 2-on-1 so incredibly quickly. And Optic has got to be feeling heartbroken. They know where Mixwell is. They know he was out towards long.
That's going to devastate you as a team. There's no 2 ways about it. Pitt seals the deal. And what a way to lose a round. You had the perfect start in.
This is the difference, though. When Optic was on the CT side and they were in these kind of situations, they had all their players spread out across the map. No teamwork available. Everyone very individual. NIP, on the other hand, in a 3-on-5, 2 players on catwalk, that at least allows them to work together to make some kind of aggressive play together. And Pitt getting that first opening kill was the trigger for them to get aggressive, to come off catwalk and try and find those kills. And it works out perfectly for them.
The triggering indeed. 15-4 Optic in pretty much shambles at this point, forcing everything they can to this round. They have to go for it. There's no 2 ways about it. But on the other side, there's NIP, who've been exceedingly strong and showing extreme resilience to anything that's been shown towards them. Forest that getting a little bit of info to begin with, but it's going to be Exist as well being the guardian of mid, just holding on to that. Get Ryan Forest over by B, and Optic trying to find any avenue of approach that will not result in them being absolutely destroyed, and so far, not achieving that.
Yeah, there's no one there to trade that kill, no one there to try and do any kind of damage that exists. He gets even more information, just peeks the crack of that door, sees the scout. Nade doing some damage as well. Now Forrest has rotated out of the B bomb site. It's a fight he normally likes to take, but Mixwell punishes him. But still, Optic hasn't really decided where they want to go. Everyone crowded to mid. Now they're going to come for this mid B split. Exists on top of the box as they spam it, but Get Right's on the other side. And now they're stuck between two NIP members. And it's easy again. Get Right and Exist close things out. A quick end for NIP in their first match, 16-4.
A merciful destruction of Optic there from NIP.